everything you've been looking for outside of you is already there within you. Now, obviously not houses and cars and clothes, but the experience of peace, of well-being, of security, of resilience, of clarity, it's an innate capacity. I suddenly realized that, and that immediately reorganized my priorities, because I'd been spending a certain amount of my time trying to find those qualities outside of myself in achievements and in practices and working on myself and that sort of thing. And it just cleared my to-do list, right? My second insight was I suddenly realized, oh, the fact that a person can even see or hear or feel or perceive means they have that capacity for mental health, for well-being, for peace of mind, for resilience, for clarity. And my mission is to awaken people and support them in awakening others. And my brand ambition is to be practical without being prescriptive, to be spiritual without being woo-woo, to have a big impact without being earnest, and to share a good feeling in the process. The four pillars are trusted advisor status, viable business model, ability to deliver the goods, and clarity on your client's investment. So let's run quickly through those. So developing trusted advisor status. This is really important. You know, coaching and therapy and change work, it's a relationship business. You stop and think about it. There are two things someone has to have before they'll hire you as a coach. Number one, they got to have a relationship with you. If you're going to let someone coach you, you got to know them and like them and trust them, right? So,
and I just want to interject here for a quick moment. Having a relationship or relation to you as a coach doesn't mean that you actually have to know them. They can have a relation to you because they watched your videos, because they read your articles, because they saw you on a summit.
Yes and no. The relationship can be built over time, definitely using the things you said. So my books, my podcast, this summit, these are all ways to help people develop relationship. And if you're actually going to work one-to-one with someone, they've got to know you and like you and trust you. And that takes a certain amount of time. So my rule of thumb is that it takes between 4 and 8 hours for someone to know you and like you and trust you. And so for me, probably like you, Eugen, a lot of that initially happens through other means, through books, through podcasts, through Facebook Lives, whatever it might be. But it's still a relationship business. The second thing they got to have before they'll hire you, they've got to have some kind of dream come true result, some problem they want to solve, some change they want to make, some goal they want to achieve, some transformation they want to go through. And that's got to be present to them. They've got to be aware of it. So, but here's why I wanted to talk about this. When I first started out as a coach, I really didn't like the whole kind of selling and marketing thing. And then one day I realized that relationship is really important to me. And that if you're working closely with people, it's about relationships. And when it comes to developing trusted advisor status, what I'd say is these are real relationships. Like you develop real relationships with people, and they often start in exactly the way you said, like our phones and the social media and things like that can be great ways of developing those relationships initially. But once you start working with someone and once you have an intake conversation with them, then it's a real in-person relationship. And there are 3 conversations as a coach that you need to learn to be able to have. You need to be able to have a conversation where you're finding out what your client wants. You need to be able to have a coaching conversation, a conversation where you enroll them. And you need to be able to have a conversation where you have an impact with them. So those are the 3 conversations that you need to have.
Wasn't that absolutely fantastic? I'm sure that you found a lot of information in this very short video you just saw, maybe like 4 or 5, 6 minutes, however long it was. But that is not all. You can have access to the entire presentation of this amazing speaker, plus 40 more other presentations and speakers, and you can have access for life. You can have access to the video recording, to the audio recording, to the swipe files, to the transcripts, to all of the bonuses and the special gifts that all of the speakers and presenters and also the organizers are offering in the Premium Pass package. So if you like this, if you want more, make sure to sign up below for the Premium Pass and have lifetime access to everything. I'm sure it'll be one of the best investments you've ever made in your life, in yourself, in your practice, in your health, and also with working with clients. So go ahead, click on the button below, sign up for the Premium Pass, and we'll see you on the other side.